So good morning. So good morning. My phone tells me I'm on 15% when I start the live. Can barely even talk and breathe. Good morning. I'm not getting sick or nothing. I got my morning congestion and my morning sinus issues in my chest. So I probably will have a reflux issue this morning because I have obviously my bed's so close to my air conditioner, so I wake up sometimes very congested especially when it gets really cold and stuff in my bedroom. But the main reason I'm coming on is because I wanted to talk about everybody goes and says, "Oh, you can't beg people to support you. You can't beg people to support you." And I don't beg people to support me. I don't beg people to support me, but then again, I try to support others to try to see if, they're willing to, maybe, it's kind of like a networking thing. My support sometimes can be like a networking thing, depending. At least I try to make it a networking thing where if I support somebody, I would try to make it a networking thing where if there's opportunities and stuff I can actually learn about or something, I would like to maybe join in on some of the situations. I mean, I obviously I don't really know how to fully establish my getting myself out there as an artist and etc. I mean, I've done it a lot through through the poetry festivals and stuff, and I've done it a lot through just word of mouth and some other things that I've done on my own that I've taken pictures of, and I have these memories of, and a lot of it has nothing to do with other people. Some of it has to do with myself, but some of it still does have to do with other people, like the 5 Points Gallery and stuff like that. But a lot of things are changing. Where a lot of the events and stuff are not held at the 5 Points Gallery anymore. So it's not like I can go walk down the road and go down to the 5 Points Gallery to a draw-a-thon and stuff like that. And but even then, it's like not a lot of people come to my craft fairs. I mean, I got more people interested in this last craft fair to come to this last craft fair, and I think only one person that I knew of from the outside, from outside of my building, only one person I knew of from outside of my building actually came to it and actually went to show their support and stuff like that to me, which was my friend Steph from the Arts Council. So, I am watching who actually supports, because that shows, who are your friends that really who actually have found the time to believe in you and stuff like that, I mean, I understand that people's schedules and stuff get busy and stuff like that too, but sometimes people say if people find the time, if people can find the time, or if it really matters, they'll find the time, So if it really matters to you, you'll find the time and you'll do it. But at this point, it's just like I'm a little frustrated and stuff because I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get as much support as an artist could possibly get, and much more interest in my work or my writings as a writer, and all those things, and it's all fucking jumbled up in my head at this point to say it, because it's like it's way too early in the fucking morning, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it, but, regardless, just gotta worry about them, I mean, I can't expect people to come and support, but I'm thankful for the ones that do, but the ones who do have been very little, not that I'm not thankful for them, but it's been very little compared to all the people that I have supported, and all the people that I have tried to put myself out there for and stuff like that the people who come back and support me at my craft fairs, or come back and, support me, and, and a lot of them have just been local. A lot of people, even if it was just one or two people from the arts, a lot of them were just a couple of people that were local here, here in town, a couple of the local artists like the Arts Council, and, then my friends from the Hummingbird Cafe came at one craft fair too, and they bought some artwork and stuff. So, but it's like, when it comes to really getting yourself out there, and an artist is having people support you and stuff, it gets really kind of rocky. I mean, I I was a little disappointed in this craft fair because I put a lot of work into trying to make it look really good and trying to get as much artwork down there, thinking people might be coming and stuff, and because we had like 30 or 40 people interested in the event for the craft fair, and not many people showed up. So some people even left early for that craft fair and stuff. Some people left early, and some people, but other people were disappointed too that there were not a lot of people coming to check out their work and stuff. So, I was disappointed too that there wasn't too many. It was a little bit, but there wasn't like too many people coming. So, me as an artist, I guess people are not really interested, I guess, or I don't know. I guess there's the people that are interested will come and support, and then the people that are not, then or can't find the time because it just doesn't matter to them or something like that, will not. But I mean, obviously anybody could hit me up at any time they want to and say, hey, Carl, can I buy this piece? Especially if they see it online and stuff like that, Especially if they see it online. But, I'm choking on my allergies this morning. This is not good. It's going to be 100 degrees this weekend, and I'm hoping that air conditioner is going to suffice because I have really bad breathing problems, and I have problems with like my reflux, so I can actually get very sick this weekend. I can actually possibly even end up in the hospital depending on how bad it gets, Excuse me. I'm like dying over here. Trying not to actually hack up my my phlegm, but it's really bad. Oh. Sometimes coffee doesn't help. Sometimes I think I should be drinking another thing than coffee in the morning. Coffee sometimes doesn't help the acid reflux. It really doesn't. I was told coffee is actually one of the worst things you can do to have for reflux and stuff like that. So, but for the most part, I'm doing all right. I'm doing what I need to do. It's just that, I really kind of support others sometimes to, sometimes have the support back, or to try to make the connections and the friendships to have support back and stuff like that. And I feel sometimes indifferently, especially when I do an event and stuff, and then there's only one person that, from my artistry and stuff like that shows up and stuff like that. I feel some type of way, or I feel some type of way that people aren't as supportive. But sometimes it doesn't even take money. Sometimes it doesn't even take money. Sometimes it takes just sharing a piece of artwork that somebody made that you really like and you really want to support it, and you really want to support it by sharing it to your page, or sharing, or just sharing the event that they have going for them and stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't cost money to be supportive. Sometimes people think I'm too supportive. My mother thinks I'm too supportive. My mother thinks I'm throwing money away being too supportive to other people because, no, how many people are going to really support me back? And she's right. Maybe she's right that I just throw money away thinking that the system I'm trying to make as an artist to try to kind of make connections and kind of socialize and make connections and friendships and also support people is kind of like a faulty thing, because I'm supporting people, but yet, I'm at the same time, I'm like not getting as much support and stuff back, and my mom's kind of concerned that, I'm just throwing money away and stuff like that, and she might be right, she might very well be right, let's face it, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've been told that things are coming to an end. Things might be coming to an end, and whoever's going to fall away is going to fall away. Let me be real with you on that. Whoever's going to fall away is going to fall away. I should not try to stop whoever's going to walk out of my life, and whatever connection's going to end. I should not try to stop it. So if I lose more people and more people don't want to work with me, then you can walk out of my life, because I can't stop it. I was told not to stop it. I was told that this is the changing of the guards. Literally told it was the changing of the guards. That's not just a song, guys. That was actually something that was actually said to me, that this is the changing of the guards. Not just here on this earth, and not just with my careers and stuff like that, but also up in heaven. If you want to believe that, you know. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do, you know. But regardless, I'm not trying to say it all, because I'm just trying to be observant. But regardless of the factor, sorry, reflux issues again. Regardless of the factor, I am willing to work with anybody, but if people don't want to work with me, I'm gonna start dropping people like it's yesterday. Or I'm gonna have people drop like it's yesterday, and I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck if you're black and you think you're better than me. I don't give a fuck. You know, you know, because some people do. Some people are like that these days. You know, I got much more going for me, and I'm a black person, and blah 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 blah. I've heard it all. Let's put it this way: T'Challa Williams actually leaving my life and ghosting me for her own career was well enough. But if more people want to do it, then we'll handle things accordingly. So, anyways, you know. But regardless, I need to come up with another system. I need to come up with another system of support and stuff like that, because, you know, you shouldn't actually beg for support. You shouldn't have to beg for your friends to support you. It should naturally kind of happen, you know. And this is not about a post. This is not about a post that a friend had posted. I mean, I kind of commented about this, about my response about this, kind of on her post. But her post probably was a separate thing from this conversation. This conversation was going to kind of be needing to be had regardless, because it was a conversation even before that was on my mind, and I just remembered seeing the post, so I remembered kind of posting about how I was feeling on that post way before I actually got to do the video. Like, I wanted to do the video way before I had commented on that post. So, regardless of the factor, I'm still holding my true to what I had said, you know. Granted, they might think I'm an asshole, but regardless though, my networking situation really sucks. The thing is, my mom wants to help me be an artist and stuff too, and she's like, she wants to get so intricate into me being an artist and stuff that she wants to take it over and try to have a say in how things go and what I do and what I create and stuff like that. And it's just not gonna work that way. I mean, some people say you should try to work with somebody. You should try to, work with somebody to create what you need to create and make it more of a team thing. Because team players is what matters now. Is team players and being able to work with your connections as a team rather than by yourself. But my mom really has a way of trying to control stuff and stuff like that. And there's other things and stuff going on, you know. I've said it before, too, that there's so much going on in my mental health program, and there's so much going on in my life, and just different relationship things going on in my life that, I'm handling. Granted, I dreamt about the guy last night. I dreamt about the guy that I broke up with last night, and dreamt about some other weird things. I was walking in this, I don't know if it was like a castle or a hall. It was like a big building, and it was like I was walking in it, and I was trying to there was like a lunchtime situation, and I was trying to get to the lunchtime situation, and I don't know if it was a hospital. I don't know what it was, but I was walking in it, and it was like I had missed the special dinner or something that people were trying to do, because I ended up going there late, because I couldn't get to it or something. So, oh, gonna die over here. I literally just was like, I don't know, was like right in here. It was like, oh my God. I'm trying not to throw up this morning, but I'm probably going to. The way I woke up this morning is not good. Anyways, you know, I'm doing all right. That's just how I feel. I'm not gonna stay on too long. That's just how I feel about the supporting thing, and like you know how many people I've seen support me compared to how many people really. I mean, it doesn't even take money. Sometimes it just takes effort to share a post about what people are doing and stuff like that. And I share everybody's post. Everybody knows I share everybody's post, and I am a huge supporter in sharing everybody's post and stuff like that. But some people are like, oh, look for supporters who don't want anything back in return. Then then it's like, you've gotten to the point now where you can't even help a friend, who needs some type, a little bit of, support, or a little bit of like word of mouth to get himself out there and stuff, back. That you can't even do that for a friend because you're so high and mighty now, or you're such a big name that nobody don't give a shit about people. So, well, that's the law. That's the law of artistry, is that everybody becomes very high at some point, and everybody becomes very high and very famous. That sometimes they forget about the people that really matter and stuff, and they break off and do their own thing. They break off and do their own thing, and they do their own, they do their own thing, and and it creates these divisions and stuff like that, which is kind of what's happening within the poetry world right now, and other things within, I have a lot of more personal things going on at this point, but there's some poetry things right now going on where there's this division, which is way out of my control. But there's other divisions I'm having too with other artists and stuff. I'm through my social media and just a lot of division stuff, and it's just like I think I'm gonna let it fall away. If you're meant to fall away, if you're meant to get off my page, then completely get off my page and don't come back, and don't think I'm whatever. But I'll be all right in the end. I mean, I'll be hurt. I'd probably be very hurt about some people who leave, because it's happened to me before that I've lost people, and I've had people leave that I thought would never leave in the world. Never leave in the whole entire world to me, but they've left, and I've had to deal with the heartbreak and the pain. But if you're gonna do it, do it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't know. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting the worst, but I might be getting the best. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I can't even talk because I got this whole reflux issue, and I gotta go hack it up. So, anyways, bye.